I'm rich. No, I'm with some elegance. I'm with some with a post, so I hope that you hesitant. If they make them wish that they never, most of these just they be telling it. Man, I'm finna take over, I'm stamping it. How you this shit that's telling ain't ready. Left your dog in that rain and ain't help with it. How is you solid, you ain't never dealt with it.
What's up, guys? This is Keon Ellis here, and you're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to a special interactive episode of NBA 2K TV. This week, questions and the VC you earn when you answer them correctly are presented by Jordan Brand. And the Air Jordan 1, you can't ban greatness.
All right, let's see if you know your sneaker history. In what year did the Air Jordan 1 release?
Coming right up, the Thunder taking on the Nuggets. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Thunder, Washington out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the small forward. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
He can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open look here for Murray, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Passes it to Brown. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Washington. Wallace is checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Watson. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Murray looking around. 4 on the clock. Goes up on the high post.
If you get Dort in a wrestling match, he's going to win. He's playing physical D now.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Now the pass to Watson. Shoots over Dort. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nuggets lead by 3.
4.
And for 2.
Nuggets, 7.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Williams is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Wallace. And it's Dillingham in at point guard. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Jokic passes to Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
And Westbrook providing some emotional spark with that jam.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Washington's checked in for Oklahoma City. Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Williams kicks to Washington. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Thunder trailing by 5. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient, let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here, but doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. And yes, it's good.
Tough to box out Jokic, not only strong, but long.
And finished off by Edwards.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Now here's Westbrook. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Well, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Nuggets on top, up by 1. And now let's catch up with David. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Follow
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Ken. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead. And now with the second.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. And it's Brown in at the small forward. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Edwards against Murray. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
It's Westbrook with the drive, and the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and again it's Oklahoma City.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Strother. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Back to Wallace. Washington passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Murray. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Thunder lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Mason Wallace is out there with Dillingham. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Murray. T right on him. And that one, good.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Dillingham. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Clock at 4. Dillingham with it. Murray Allen. And Dillingham with the basket on the assist by Wiggins. The Nuggets trail by 4. For 3, Murray. Rebound by Wallace.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Edwards, he's checked in for the Thunder.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Jokic. Goes back up. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're in front by 2. 46 seconds left in the 4th. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olden. David.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. They preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Jokic kicks to Westbrook. Offensive rebound. Deep 2 from Murray. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
Washington finds Gilgeous-Alexander, and he commits the intentional foul.
Russell Westbrook. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Denver. It's Dort on the wing. Out to Edwards. Offline with his 3.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that defense.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Here's Edwards. Yes!
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And a deep three from Murray. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
When you see me, I just know I'm the richest Ross Rich off in every room.
Yeah. Al, what up? Know myself and every time it's a hit.
Know myself every time it's a hit.
This might be the greatest.
Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. To them
VC.
Some of you might have answered 1984. That's actually the year that Michael Jordan wore them in a preseason game before they were ever released.
And we all know they were then banned by the NBA. So how much was the fine for wearing the Air Jordan 1 in an NBA game?
Was it $5,000, $7,000, $3,000, or $6,000?
Okay, now let's talk about a player who is attempting to make history with his game. Sacramento Kings.
Welcome to the NBA Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. We've got Edwards, P.J. Washington out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And for New Orleans, Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Trey Murphy out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Now here's Murray. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein pulls it in. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. The kick out to Edwards. Over McCollum. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Yep, that one goes.
Under duress of that shot clock, the ability to stay focused and understand timing and when to get it off. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, yes, sir.
Murray inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Oh, powered down with both hands.
He slammed that thing through.
A nasty 2-hander. Here's Edwards. Pass to Hartenstein. And that one drops for him.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
For 3, McCollum. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Tries it from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. And stolen by Williamson. And they're pushing it up. There's McCollum with the 3. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. With 1 on the clock. It's...
Oh, wow! And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so it's Oklahoma City finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot. And for those of you just tuning in, Second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. We've got Aaron Wiggins, Dillingham out there with Cason Wallace. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Williams in at center. Pass to Dillingham. And the layup is good off the glass. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time. A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. To the middle. Poke loose. Down low. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist from Dillingham. Wiggins has gotten his first bucket of the night. Pelicans trail by 8. Alvarado outside. Oh, Williams with the block. Wallace, right side. Here's Dillingham. Guarded by Olynyk. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Dillingham was the 6th man during his lone college season, Grant. And he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
The Thunder making a switch here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Washington comes in for Wiggins. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Here's Murray. Deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Here's Jones. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. Jones has got his first 2 points.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder ending the quarter up 10. Defense is setting the tone. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the 2K. From the get-go, it was Oklahoma City who came out strong. They put together the kind of... And it's just about time now for the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so Murray will bring it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 10. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Trey Murphy out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. The ball's knocked loose. All sorts of time. The Thunder with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Williamson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
B.A., you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits. Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Alvarado outside. And the Pelicans miss again. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. From deep, Zion attacks from range.
The jump shot is a work in progress for Williamson, but he's willing to put in the work.
Edwards looking it over. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Outside Jones. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in. Jones has got his second bucket on the night.
Making the most of that possession, unwilling to give up on the play.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back with you shortly. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Thunder leading by 9. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Washington. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Dillingham. And it's Edwards in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Really left him alone that time.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Outside Edwards. Washington a good look. Misi grabs the board. New Orleans now, time running out. Jones finds Murray. Over Dillingham. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Misi's got his first basket.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Brown against Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
How about that handle? The dribble drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
Here's Murray on the take. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
And it's rejected.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Welcoming the chance to take important shots. McCollum knows his teammates and coaches. They trust his judgment, and they did right there.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They lead by 4. 44 seconds left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by smashing to the hoop.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
Thank you for that, Allie. Fires in the triple.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
I mean, they're still battling, but this one is just about official.
From deep three-point land. Washington passes to Hartenstein. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misi grabs the board. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point. So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. They played them. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again.
We want to
thank you for joining us.